Yeah, Mamuri Tala. Yeah, Tala. Chirabo change chokusi. Yeah, nakufunanga chirabo. Tala. Wabasinga.
Welcome, it is the Church Girl Show again. How are you, my people? How are you, beautiful viewers? Hope you're having an amazing evening. How are you today? Welcome back from all your workplaces, and those who did not go, just pray hard and don't miss out praying. You're gonna get it through. And those who did not go to school, just know God is preparing for you something beautiful. I welcome you again on the show. If you're watching this for the first time, remember the show is every Wednesday from 10 to 11 p.m. only on Only Salt TV. So tell everybody out there, tell every girl child out there that the show has begun. It is us and only us. This show was started by Mami Susan Makula Bujingo on purpose to help a girl child know their privilege, know their identity, because most of the girls out there, when you ask them, when you bump on them and be like, you know what, who are you? They cannot tell. So she has really helped us know our identity. She has really helped us know who we are, and most probably knowing our potential, because God created us with a purpose on life, and beside that we are supposed to be doing something. And that takes me to our title that says do something. Church girl, do something. Every girl out there is supposed to be doing something, despite what, however much you are demoralized, however much you are put down on something, you are supposed to be doing something. Take an example of me, myself. I thought maybe someone is supposed to be working only after school, but right about now, I know the power of working. I know the privilege that comes out of working. A girl out there, you are supposed to be working. You have to be having something you do, something that you really makes you active, so that you are not bored, so that you are not influenced in any ways. This is really Church Girl. So tell everybody out there that we have begun. Do not go away. And following following our topic today, we're going to talk about what happened in the camp, and we have a lot of things that happened in the 3 days, because it was for 3 days. It was from Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. This was an amazing moment. This was a beautiful camp. Every girl would not wish to miss. So just sit back and wait for what we are going to get you covered through. This is just an amazing moment you would not wish a girl to miss. So we have very many activities to mention. Before we even go to the activities, we had mentors who came in through, and we had Pastor Lucius Bujingo, our pastor. He was one of the mentors. Then we had Right Honorable Margaret Ziwa was also there. Then we had Honorable another, the name is so hard, but Chiyinji, that other name. Then we also had Levikson came in through, but since it was for 3 days, there are so many activities that took place in the camp. But my most amazing one was the one in the Friday night that they called in the guys in gang, Patty, El Shaddai, and Mua Emma, who were telling us the lies they tell about girls. So this was the most interesting moment I had. They were really opening our eyes about the lies they tell us. Most of the times they tell us things and you're like, oh my God, I've received this, but it just happened to be noticed that these people were really lying. So do not go away. This is the Church Girl. We are going to get you covered through all, but specifically today we're going to be learning how to do soap making, liquid soap making. So if you're a woman out there, I know you need this. This is very crucial for you. This is the time for you. Get your papers, get your books, where to write. We're going to be learning how to do liquid soap and so many other things after this. But right about now, we're going to be learning how to do liquid soap. You know, most of you miss this chance, because we reached a time and we were like, this is beyond, because very many girls out there were yearning for it. So if you miss this, just sit back on Soul TV. We are going to get you covered. Let's go take you through what happened, and we shall be right back.
Chirabo change chokusi nakufunanga chirabo getala wabasinga
My name is Asmat Kabasita, and I am a formulator. I deal in cosmetics and detergents. CEO Smart Beauty Therapy. So we're going to teach students how to make liquid detergent, multi-purpose liquid detergent that cleans toilets, cleans washrooms, floors, ceramic floors, tails, and all that. So these are the materials we're going to use. First of all, we have something called industrial salt. Industrial salt, kafana kaunga, but it is salt, industrial salt. Then there is this table salt we use. We can also use that to make this soap, but the problem is it does not get dissolved easily like this one does. Much to get there? It's called industrial salt. Then we have something called ungalo. It is the main thing that is the main material used in the soap making process. Ungalo, UNGALO. Ungalo yekola ekyovu kyemula mu sabuni, ye main ingredient mukola sabuni. Then we have something called CMC. CMC is a thickener. Kukola sabuni nga mukwafu. If you want to make soap ngekute bulungi, you will use CMC. Then we have something called caustic soda. Caustic soda mu sabuni mune tuyamba kuba yejjamu amabala muki motels muki ye kind of among the main ingredients we need in making what? Making soap. Then we have something called urea. Urea is a preservative. It helps your soap not to go bad. Okukala ekikuma sabuni nabanga akoze eki tayononeka. Then we have something called sulfonic acid. Sulfonic acid, it looks like this. It burns because it's an acid. Na stain remover muche musabuni. It helps in the chemical reaction among the materials. Mobiche get there? Yes. So also need perfume. Perfume chiri kugwe akola sabuni omwagala mu bato mwagala. Okitegera. Ne customer kyakusabye waliwo places ezaga perfume ngali very strong. Waliwo where we need sabuni ngatali very strong. Then we also have color. We have so many different types, like color types. Mulimu mu colors tuina water-based colors and oil-based colors. Water-based colors ezikola mu detergents okugezanga shampoo, liquid soap, and hand washes. We use water-based colors. Waliwo color ezikozesebwa mu bizigo. Kati ezo colors tetuziteeka muki mu bintu by'amazzi nga sabuni ow'okucleaninga, hand wash, shower gels and shampoos. Mukitegedde? Kati bw'oba ogenze gye batunda chemicals, they ask you what color do you want, oil-based color or water-based color. So in this case we are using water-based colors. That is it. Then we need packaging containers. When we are mixing, we need mingling sticks. If you don't have the machine that mixes soap, we shall use mingling sticks. Then containers we're going to mix from, or mixers. We need water. Kati, these things are measured according quantity joyagala okola. Obungi bw'ekintu. Okugezanga, kilo emwe ya ungalo egenda mu kireji ey'omunnyo, kilo emwe ey'omunnyo. Then negenda mu half ya sulfonic acid. Then nemugenda mu subhanallah. Sorry. It's binding. So kati ku buno mu buli gundi mu buli kilo emu eyo ekola ekidomola kimu kya sabbuuni lita 2. Mu buli kilo ya kino oteekamu ejjiiko nga 6 eza kino. Bw'oba olina weighing scale ojja ku measuringa 15 grams of this. Buno digital weighing scale obu measuringa in grams. If you don't have that, you can use what? A spoon and measure 6 tablespoons of caustic soda. It is called caustic soda. Yekola ki? Yejamu stains, it burns nga we nabagambye. Then also have urea, which is our preservative. Egenda tuyambako our sabun to go for a longer time. Mukitegedde? So you also measure 3 tablespoons of the preservative. If you put too much of the preservative, egenda tandike eno urea ekola ki ewunya. Bw'oteekamu nnyingi ejja kutuuka akaseera nga perfume akoze eki? Ng'akendedde nga yekoze eki? Yesinga okuwunya. So you make sure you put in small quantities of what? Of your urea. Tukitegedde? Are we all good? Yes. So who is ready? Who is ready to mix?
Me.
Clean your basin.
Mampeko kuyana.
You can put your basin down.
Funendala.
No, wait, let's first. I gave you a basin, right?
It's this one that you used.
Wow. You can use this one. Ania talaba. Let me use that table. Help me with your basin. Let me get this. So we are ready? Yes. Come on, help me here. Open this. We are putting our ungalo first. Please don't come near the table. This thing is burning. The thing we are making is for how many jerry cans? 120 liter jerry can. Now sometimes we work with the measurements zonungi. Osobola okujjamu an extra over 10 liter or 5 liter. Mukitegedde? Yes. So we begin with the ungalo first, then we put in our industrial salt. Industrial salt is going to help us thicken the soap, also to break down the ungalo into, to make it dissolve easily. Mukitegedde? Get me water. Get me some water. I all think. Okay, you can stand aside for this. So we put in ungalo first, and then you're putting in our industrial salt. Like you're seeing right now, that's how the thing is looking like. There is salt and ungalo. There is salt and ungalo in the basin. Yes. Put in water. Little. Put in water, please. Wait, stop. Help me mix. Mix very fast, very fast, very fast. But ungalo doesn't burn, eh? Even the salt is very okay. But when you start putting in these things that react like the sulfonic and then the caustic, you cannot touch it with your hands. Actually, if you can't get gloves, either the industrial gloves or the surgical gloves, if you don't have money for the industrial gloves, you mix your thing until the ungalo breaks down. You can see there's some particles still left inside. If you had the table salt, gwemba gambe munyo gwe waka, gukola fine, naye gurawo kola ki? Gurawo ku dissolving. Ate when you don't have ebintu nga dissolvinze bulungi, sabuni oluusi abeera muki, atuuka ne yeesengejja, ng'afuuse w'amazzi, nga awamu mulungi awamu nga w'amazzi. So you have to use industrial because eyangu ate ekikeninga mangu. So amazzi otekamu mpola mpola. Mumpulira. You don't put in the whole water at once. Otekamu mpola mpola per stage. Kasala banga otaddemu kino ng'oyongeramu ku mazzi ng'otabula. Mu buli liter, remember we're making 20 liters. Make sure you have 20 liters of water aside. Nenga wembagambe sometimes ofunamu extras. Extras zijja nti sabuni olabye nga mukwafu nnyo, tala kwongeramu amazzi because oba omufunamu otegeera. But then providing quality for your clients is also what? Very important. Toyagala nnyo ssente n'okola ki? N'okola something nga ky'amazzi nnyo 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 tegeera. Make something very nice. So right at this stage, our ungalo and salt have dissolved. Muchiraba? Yes. Let me show that behind people. Put here. Mulaba? It has now dissolved. It is very okay. So we're going to add in our CMC. CMC. Muulira, we are adding in our CMC. We don't have a spoon. This is a quarter, but you don't put in so much. You put in like 6 to 7 tablespoons of what? So I will just estimate. Tabula. Get me water. What is CMC? Like what is it used for? Stop. No. Takola chov CMC. CMC is a thickener. It makes soap thick. So nga mbagambi amazzi otekamu portion per portion, totekamu mulundi gumu. Tabula terinaba. So bw'omala ng'otekamu your what? Your sulfonic acid. Ngenda bawa ebipimo nga mmaliriza. Mukitegeera? Yes. We are putting in our sulfonic acid efaanana bw'eti. Mugiraba mwenna? Yes. Yes, so kodeke mabbali. No, it's a half. Please mix. Don't have a mask. Oh. Who has a mask? Water. How many hours? Ate section gyangambye eddako. No kyembu bagamba oli section eddako. Kati tutubera byonna ddako nga firi olabbi. So buli stage gy'otuukako ebintu byeyongera okukola ki? Okukwata. So ogenda ng'oyongeramu amazzi mpola mpola. Nice. Tamuza maanyi. I'm sorry. Someone help me clean her. Someone help me clean this. So the caustic soda and the urea, you don't put it in directly. Ofuna aka container side notabulamu the urea separately and then the caustic soda separately. Bofuna urea caustic soda nomcheka mazzi ayocha. Gaye mbagambya causing irritation So ayocha bamteka mazzi aba agenda kocha okitegeera. So you're supposed having your nose not closed because afumuka. Not kufumuka. Like it gets into air. Tabula telina. So Mbagambe will measure 6 tablespoons of what? Of caustic soda. Toyina muleka wabanga omuguzi toyina muleka open space kuba asika amazzi oba kitegeera n'abeera awo n'akwata. So baba muyina oba oyina okuba ng'olina okoze ki ng'omusibidde. Caustic soda Who has the gloves? You can touch here. You're in gloves, it's okay. You hear how hot it is? So this one is hot. So Baba, you have to be very careful with it. Necha kituyambako to remove stains in the what? In the floor, on the tiles, on the toilet. It basically does the cleansing part. Nemu sabuni no wekitole bwetukozesa. Mukitegeera? Someone get me water. You can touch down. You hear how hot it is? Yes, Samukira. So it is hot. When you put it into water, it gets hot. That's right.
Thank you for watching Soul TV and keeping it on always. Thank you so much. But let's just go for a short break because I know you've learned a lot in this session. But let's go for a short break. Don't touch your dial. Stay on Soul TV and remind all those who have not yet turned on that we are here. We are here for you. Don't go away. Stay on.
Television, Femunyo.
Tell them, you know what, this church girl is beyond our expectation. We are learning a lot of stuff. We are enjoying, and knowledge from knowledge to knowledge, knowledge from knowledge to knowledge.
Sabuni si wa kutunda nga wo wa waka osobola utakola ki utamuteekamu mukitegedde. Yeah, it helps in preservation of the what? Of the soap. That will be enough. Help me tie this. Ono mtaka mazzi ya ganyongo ga bunnyogozi mukitegera, the urea. You can touch, this has no problem. Temubiyuwa bannange. So this gets called our preservative. Tabula, tabula, tabula. Or sometimes you can mix soap n'olabanga wa mazzi. Naye tabanga abatali wa mazzi. Or sometimes ababulamu ki kongeramu bwongezi mazzi akole ki akwate. You will see it. So we have a very small container and we need to put all the water remaining mu sabuni ono. So this is 5 liters. Tugenda kola yo buna wa 5 liters. So we've already used 1, so we're going to use 2 more. Tuongeremu mazzi mu sabuni. So since all our ingredients are already in here, the major ingredients, wasigaddeyo color ne perfume. So tugenda separating the substance into different basins. Please extend. I need a bench. Is that clean? Please remove the ungalo. Bagambye colors, twina water-based colors and oil-based colors. For the detergents, nga showering gels, shampoo, conditioners, liquid soap, window cleaners, and so many more, including liquid soap. We use the water-based colors. Mostly the pink, green, red, yellow, orange, sunset yellow, any yellow you want, blue. So obukwafu bwa sabuni, maybe the color depends on the amount of color you put. When you got light blue, you put in something very small. When you got blue nga mukwafu nyo, you put in something much. Kwa color taina effect yonna. Color wa fonta staining isangoye. Mukitegera? Nga ono gamba tadele muskala muno gamba genda kukola ki ku staining sa lugoye bagamba nti lugoye genda mu color oyo mu lugoye. That staining. Where's the basin? Help me. What's that? Wait, where can I put this? Kwatira kwenye bafu tojita bika kendala kwa vyochi. Help me. Half, eh? Like that. Take Katulabe. Bien kana. You can come. So we are adding more water to the soap. Sabuni abawedde ababulamu color na mazzi na perfume. Get water. Muteremu amazzi. Water. I all see what I'm doing? Yes. What am I doing? I am testing whether we need more water into the soap or not. There's a difference between this, now it's watery, and then the difference between this. Are you all seeing this? Yes. Can you please? There's a very big difference between this soap right now and the soap that I've mixed from this container. So sometimes you can mix up and it is all watery like this. Ebe ebulamu mazzi. Gobo olina okwongeramu. Mukitegeera? Sorry? Si mazzi mangi. We've not yet put in water. Oba mukitegeera? So osobola sabuni nasigala nga wa mazzi bw'ati. Naye ng'abulamu mazzi okusobola okukola ki? Okukwata. Ntaddeko kwono ne nnyongeramu amazzi. Ne mbeera nga nnyongeramu amazzi bwe ntabula. Sabuni afaanana bw'ati. Mukitegeera? Then ono afaanana bw'ati. Ayitamu buyisi mu ngalo. So ebiseera ebisinga you can mix soap and then it is watery. The only thing you have to do, get a small container aside. Funa sabuni kono gotabula yongeremu ku mazzi olabe. Bwasigala nga wa mazzi yongeramu ku mazzi olabe. Naye kono wa side okitegeera. Kisobola okuwa ekyo ogamba nti either I add in more water or I add in more CMC. Mukitegeera? We all get it? Yes. That's wait. Add in more water. This is color and it is blue in color. Who has gloves? Hold this. Someone help her add water in here. Abali eno mufune ku mazzi mwongere muno. Eyo. Please don't touch this jerrycan. Don't touch it. Tuyiwamu mazzi tugayire wano mu side mpola mpola. You see how it is now getting thick? Someone please push behind. I'm going to show you everything. Add in water. First wait. Put in all that. Sibagambe nti sabuni ow'amazzi amangi yakola ki? Ye mulungi. Naye mbagambe nti oluusi osotawa sabbuuni nasigala nga wa mazzi. Naye nga kiba kibulamu abeera ki? Gabeera mazzi. So you get a container aside, you get at least, you try out to add in water in that soap on a different container. Asobola okukola ki? Okukwata. So sabuni omukebeera ku ngalo ba mukwafu asi mukwafu. You just pick something and then put it in your hands and see if it is thick or not. Ali sabuni omukwafu ne kwanga flowing ng'omubisi. Manyi omubisi nga hani bwa flowing ku ngalo. Mukitegedde? So right now at this stage soap ebe ewedde, ebe ebulayo perfume ne color. Ne waliwo abantu nga tebaagala perfume. Okitegeera? You make something according to your client's preferences. Mukitegera? Client wo kyayagala kyokola ki? Let me come and check on that. So ne color otekamu gwokola ki? Gwoba yagadde. So gamba njagala bulunga mukwafu nnyo oba gamba njagala yellow gundi ki? Kati moso green abantu abasinga bagala green nga mukwafu nnyo kitegeera. Obategera mu sabuni mukwafu. So we're going to use green. This is how green looks like. Green looks like this. Color ziba za powder. Wait. Please don't do this when your hands are out. Bija kwokya. N'ekirala sabuni ono wa liquid soap tali advisable for hand washing. Nga bw'ogamba nti bateeka sabuni liquid soap ono mu buyigo mbuyowo okunaaba mu ngalo alimu acids. Ne waliwo sabuni basically nga wakola ki wakunaaba ngalo ngali meant for the skin. Mubeeramu something very different from these ones. The only thing we use salt and ungalo. Ebirala biba very different. Maybe even color. So are we okay with this green or we adding more green? Try this. You don't mix it in water. You put it in directly. Mushtegedde? Someone get me a bottle there. One of those bottles. It's over there. Yes, we are. Tell your child at this stage. Sorry? Let me something to tie on top. First cover it. So this is our final product. That is our liquid soap. This is how it looks like. So very thick. Oh, perfume. I forgot perfume. Bw'oba ogenze mu katale ke batundamu these chemicals, ask for the best perfume depending on where you're going to use this perfume from. Waliwo perfume asaana kubeera mu biyigo. Musabe bamukuwe. So we are using bubble gum perfume. Aunyanga sweet. Aunyanga sweet mumuwulira. So you put in something how much you want it to be in your soap. You just put Neba wabbeeyi kati wadeka sa perfume mungi abasala gwa akola ki amukola tabuliramu. Where is the cover? You pour this in first. Pour this in. Muyiwe muno. Ekisinga tuna products nga zino ziba perfume and colors you use. Mushegera. So if you use sweet perfumes, maybe in restaurants, don't ziba kolera. Sicho? Yes. So mana ito. Kamubiria.
Thank you for keeping it salt always. It is really a good moment. We've been with you. Thank you so much for telling those people that we are the best. Hope you've learned something. Hope you've learned how to do liquid soap making. And then also bakery, that is bun making. Hope you've learned today and it's been an effective to you. Thank you so much for always keeping it on Salt. Remember, the show is every Wednesday from 10 to 11 p.m. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you, every person out there who brought in their child to participate in the Church Girl Camp. You're such an honor. I can't miss to say that you are so great. We bless the Lord for you. Thank you for accepting us. Thank you for responding positively to our call that you brought in your children for the camp. It is really an amazing one to have you again on the show. To those who did miss, just know we've gotten you covered. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.